Hi guys, it's April. Today I am going to clean my gun. This is not the normal type of video that I do. Usually it's just ranting or raving. But it's really important to, I guess, show you how to clean a gun. I'm not going to do it the proper way because I don't really have time to sit here and spend an hour cleaning it. So I'm just going to do a pretty quick little wipe down. How to take it apart, put it back together, make sure it's not loaded. You do need to remember that gun safety is very important, especially with kids. So many kids are accidentally dying because they find a gun and they're like, oh, look, and they pull the trigger and they're dead, or they kill somebody else accidentally. My sister's a funeral director, and you'd be surprised with how many kids are accidentally killing themselves. Accidents. Because they weren't properly shown, safety. My dad was in the military, so growing up, I was shooting a gun at, 4 or 5 years old, and he drilled into our heads safety. He made sure that that topic was number one priority. My kids know that if they find a gun, not to touch it and go find an adult. Even if they think it's a toy, don't touch it until an adult can confirm it. So, I have a Glock 40 cal. My husband bought it for me 4 years ago, maybe. I do have a concealed carry license. Here in Texas, you can have that. I don't carry this gun on me. My husband's buying me a little gun. Um, so it fits my hand better because, and this, I have a concealed carry purse, and this is way too big to fit in there. So bear with me while I prep this up. Prop this up. I can't talk today. Okay, so this is my gun. Okay, has a little pink handle. I'm not a pink person. I'm more of a purple person. But these underneath, they have the grip, and it's really rough. And after a while shooting, it makes your hand raw. So my husband was nice enough to get me this rubber one. It helps. Right now, it's not loaded. If it was loaded, that's how it's loaded. You never want to put your finger on the trigger. It's either below it or aside of it. You never want to put your hand on the trigger because you never know if it's loaded or not. Now, I have a little button to release my magazine, and a lot of people would think, oh, it's not loaded now. Well, it sure is because there's still one in the chamber. And there it went. Now it's empty. Again, gun safety. So I'm going to verify again that it's empty. My gun, the way you take it apart, after you verify that it's empty, you pull the trigger. Okay. There's a little clip here on each side, and you have to press it. Oh, this gets hard after a while. Let's see if I could get this. There we go. It's hard. So this is my handle. This is the lightest little piece of crap handle. The handles are always the light part. This is the heavy part. You have a spring in there. And you have your chamber. Let me take the spring out, which you do to clean it, and the chamber comes out. Every chamber is almost like a fingerprint. When you see on the crime shows that they're looking and comparing bullets to see if the lines match up, that's what is causing those little lines. Again, it's like a fingerprint. They say no two match, but there's only so many designs you can do. So I'm just going to do a little wipe down on this because it was shot about a week ago. About once a week, I guess, depending on how much you shoot it, is how much you want to clean it. If you're shooting it every day, maybe every other day you want to go ahead and clean it. If you're shooting it once a week, then or once every few weeks or whatever, maybe once a week. Just go ahead and make sure no rust is forming. And you're going to clean the inside of this. So, again, this is the chamber. This is my little top part. This is the spring. This is a bitch to put on, so let me take this for a second and concentrate. Oh, got it. Usually I pinch my skin and make myself bleed, so that was a lot easier. That's where the bullet comes out. And you just want to line it up. There's little teeth here. That's what the inside looks like. And you're just gonna line it up. And there you go. It's clean. It's ready to use. Let's see. see. Here's my bullets. I'm missing a bullet. Nope, here it is. I am going to put these back in my magazine because you never know when you're going to need them. Even though my kids do know gun safety, I don't like to leave my gun loaded. I just don't feel safe. I have anxiety, and I don't feel comfortable until I get a better safe, knowing that they can get it. Even though they do know not to touch it, kids are curious. You never know. We do leave our bedroom closet closed where they are and locked if we are not home and the kids are home. Like, let's say we run to the grocery store down the block, and the kids do not have the key to the room or the closet. If we have a babysitter over, the closet is locked because babysitters sometimes will go through your things and steal, and I am not going to take the chance of them going and finding it and accidentally killing themselves or accidentally killing one of my kids. I could never live with myself. So again, if you're going to own a gun, either, have a safe. They have little locks you could put into the gun so it can't be loaded. But that does kind of defeat the purpose of, if there's a robber, are you going to have time to unlock it, get the key, unlock the other little lock, load it, and everything? It could be difficult. So teach your children gun safety. It is the most important thing and the best thing you'll ever do for your children. If they're at a party and they see a gun, or they're just visiting their friend's house and their friend goes, "Look what I found in my dad's closet," they will know to get away from that kid and find an adult. So again, gun safety, very important. If you have any questions, probably next week I'll take apart my .22 that my dad taught me how to shoot with when I was 4 or 5 years old. And then when I get my concealed handgun, my smaller one, I will do a video on that too. If you have any questions, leave them below and I will get back to you and answer you. Thanks for watching.